Chris checking in. You know, I don't think I'm clean. I'm just getting prepared for the video. But Chris. You can see the sun shining. You know, your thing is you talk to the sun a lot. You talk to the stars. You talk to the moon. You do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that people don't even notice that you do. Sometimes I know it get hard. It really get hard. But you gotta get through it, man. You just gotta get through it. I'm making this video to just like a time capsule. Like say if like about 5 years to where I get it, if I'm successful or whatever happens to me in the future. If anybody find this video, I'm just finna just lay it all out there. Just keep believing, keep being successful, keep doing what you do. Don't never let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do. That was my biggest problem with doing stuff that I want to do. I miss opportunities, chances to do better things in life because I let my insecurities and I let my anxiety build up on me. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't have enough confidence in myself to go off and do things. Like I attended college, but I didn't believe in myself enough to push forward. I never pushed forward through situations, hard situations, through myself. It's like I said, it's always my insecurities that stop me from doing and being the best version of myself that I always wanted to be. And like I said, I know times get hard. Like they say, you gotta go through some hard shit to get through what you wanted to. It was this situation that happened with me this morning where I was supposed to start working at FedEx today. I went to training Monday, orientation Monday, training Tuesday, then I would have started the position title today. But, you know, I didn't have a car at the time. I have a car, but my struggles was I didn't have the car necessarily fixed for me to drive it. So I had to walk, and the shift was from 4 a.m. into the end time, but the end time will vary. So sometimes they, depending on what they'll say, it'll be like the latest they said was 8. So that's that. But I woke up at 2:30 and I felt like I was really doing something. I was walking. Then I got right up here by the Snooks pantry, and across the Snooks pantry was a I forgot what it's called, auto tire shop, 80, something like that. But I got right there and I forgot my badge. And this is for me to clock in. I have to wear this on my arm so people will know who I am and they'll know that I'm working for them. So I forgot this, so it was about like 3:30 and I just was livid. Like I had to ask my brother, could he call me a lift back to the house? And by the time I came to the house, it was like 3:37 and they said you can clock in or later. They give us a 6-minute mark. Sorry about that. They gave us a 6-minute mark, and in that 6-minute mark, it was between 3:57 and 4:03. If you didn't clock in between that time, you were going to be considered late. So I didn't make the time. I tried to call them and tell them, but I guess it was just an excuse coming off from my situation, but he didn't really know the struggles that I had to really go through to really try to go there, and I forgot my badge. But I just want to say that's my fault because I forgot it myself. So, but that was that, and it just made me start giving up. It made me just start giving up so bad because I feel like the big man up there, whoever it is up there, they always make me work twice as harder than everybody else. Like I don't want to do no self-pity on myself, but I always feel like I seen people. I'm not saying like I seen people that's not worthy of deserving what they get, but it's just like I try to be a good person, and everything that I do is out of my heart. So I see people do like talk about people and do this and do that, and I don't understand why they always get rewarded with things. Maybe I didn't know their background, but it's just me off of my judgment. So whatever they had going on, they probably did something that I ain't even know of and just did it themselves. So I don't know with that, but I want to keep going. And but yeah, it's like I always have to work harder for my stuff, my personal gains. Everything that I did, I have to work harder, twice as harder. Cause it seemed like I never saw nobody who could relate to my situations, who do this or do that, who overthinks, who do stuff out of the passion of his heart, just a whole wide range of things. I try to draw. When I draw, that's like, how like people who rap or who sing or they do their business, how they say how they feel through their lyrics. I really say how I feel through my drawings, and that's why sometimes I post my drawings on Snapchat. I post my drawings on social media just to show people that, I mean, people wouldn't know though, just because they don't know, they don't understand, but they'll think I'm just blowing the drawing. But if you understand it, then I applaud to you, and I say you very, very, very understanding of if you understood what all I posted on my stories. But coming from somebody who overthinks, who's not confident in themselves, sometimes everything, like sometimes when I start worrying about myself, I would think to myself like I'm being considered like I'm selfish. That's just what I think. Like when I start worrying about myself, I think I'll be selfish. So when I don't worry about myself, then I try to worry about others, and they'll still make me feel like I want to feel good about it, but it's just like I just want to help people. And I always got these clues in movies. I don't know if they apply to me or what, but I always took it like you just can't save the world sometimes. That's something that I always tried to figure out. Like, if is you supposed to be a good person or a bad person? If you're a bad person, then but I don't really do nothing bad. I think myself like since I act selfish, if I act selfish, not since, but if I act selfish, then I'll be considered a bad person. But I don't, I don't really know how it works like that, cause sometimes I'll be trying to be passive as much as I can. If anybody asks me for something, advice, anything, if I had it, then I would. Chances are, out of 100%, I would give it to that person just cause I'm selfless. I don't really do stuff for my personal gain. I do stuff to make others happy. I'm not no Indian giver or anything in that such order. I just do it just because I want to make them happy and I want them to be like, oh, he did it for me. He a good person. I just want that respect. That's all it is respect for me. I don't want no personal gain, none of that. But this pretty much sums down a lot of stuff. I'm just, like I said, I was making this just for my future self. If I'm about 25 years old, 26, probably next year, if I'm really where I'm at, I go back to this video and look at this video and look at myself talk, because I've been really struggling. Like I said, I've been trying to find a job. I found the job. Opportunities, they come and go. Insecurities kick in. A lot of stuff that I can jot down, but just a lot of just a long more summary to what the directly in the situations. I guess you could say I'm an introvert because I'd rather be a loner than go out and hang out with friends, because every time when I hang out with friends, I always make it seem like, not make it seem like, but it always seems like I get tired instantly when I'm hanging out with people. So I'd rather just be alone by myself. It's not nothing against those individuals or anybody. It's never against nobody. It's always just because I just didn't like always being around people. I always was comfortable more by myself. Like it'll be sometimes when we're coming from the boats, the river boats. I work on the boat, gateway or the river boat. That's where I work at. But every time we would come from the boats, I'd be either considered trying to walk by myself or try to avoid any situations where I got to come in contact with people when I'm leaving. It's not nothing against any of those co-workers there. I love them truly to death. They are good people, but it's just like I said, I'd rather be alone. I like the comfort of my own, you know. And I play the game. My girlfriend Keisha, I want to say I'm thankful for her. I feel like she do, like, I know people, I feel like sometimes people take me the wrong way. I feel like a lot of people, they don't understand me or they don't really know the real me. So through this, I hope people will know that they can really understand me off of this, because I don't know what the future's going to hold. But I feel like Keisha, she was the only person that could really understand me. She was the only person that really took the time to really just, I know it made me seem like sometimes when we argue, it would be like some deep ass arguments about me just getting mad. But sometimes I just feel like she do, but she don't. But I know she was the only person that really understand me. Really the only person that really could look after me and look for me and look up to me. And I always wanted the best for her. It was everything that I did was never to intentionally hurt her. It never was to it never was to make her feel bad. Everything I did it for a specific reason, not just so I can be this douchebag who always getting mad, who always want to argue in a relationship. Like I said, I overthink. It all starts from me. It's nothing against her. I love her. That's my girlfriend. We've been dating about since 5/23/17. She'll say it's a year, but to me, cause I know I did some stuff in the past and I'm not too fond of, and I know she's not too fond of, but I always try to make up for my mistakes. Like I said, that's my baby. I love her to death. I always looked in the future with her. I always wanted kids with her. I always wanted to build a future with her. Even in the future, I'm hoping we can still get to that committed level. Even if we not in a relationship, I hope she's still gonna hold a place right in my heart, truly. Because she always had my back. I always had her back. She always there for me, no matter what. So I love her. And that's about basically what I'm gonna touch on for right now through this video to myself or to anybody other, whoever finds the video. I just want to say thank you, and just thanks for looking at the video. If you found it, you're very lucky, because I don't really usually let my phone out of place, but thanks.